Warren Mundine, you've certainly won tonight. Have you won?
The Australian people won.
Is reconciliation now dead in this country?
Oh, no way it's dead. Australia has been on a journey now for 30 years, and we've had a wonderful journey moving forward. Just because a proposal that was put forward was rejected by the Australian public, there's two things that really I've heard in the polling booths and I've heard around Australia is, one, they want practical outcomes for Indigenous people. They're sick and tired of governments mucking up things. They want it to be fixed. And, of course, the other thing is they do want to have Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders people recognised in the Constitution as the first people of this country, and they are very proud of the Aboriginal people and its history.
Thomas Mayer spoke to the ABC a little earlier, our colleague Isabella Higgins, and said that he's not angry with the Australian people. He believes the No campaign ran a dirty campaign of lies. There were many things that your campaign said that weren't true. Do you regret taking that approach?
I reject your what you just said.
The idea of dividing on racial division when there's already race in the Constitution, that's not factual?
Well, the factual is that I'm Aboriginal. All my life I've been told I'm a member of the Aboriginal race. My parents have been told that they're a member of the Aboriginal race, and therefore it is race. And Torres Strait Islanders is a race. Look, they tried to sell a furphy, which was that, for 200 and something years, we've been classified as a race of Aboriginal people. And then when they want to put it in the Constitution, they say it's not about race. Well, it is about race.
Indigenous people are, many, not all, clearly you're not, but are heartbroken and feel like this is a time of mourning. What's your message to Indigenous Australians who are, I think, probably having a really hard time tonight?
Look, the thing was, they were promised something that didn't exist. And the first thing about this is a referendum we should never had because it was built on a lie, that Aboriginal people do not have a voice. Well, the Coalition of the Peaks sits at the National Cabinet and they advise government, and these are the people like Pat Turner, these are all yes voters.
But governments could ignore them, couldn't they? They're not. There's nothing sort of structurally set in that means that they have to be consulted.
Well, neither does that, and this is what the Prime Minister said and everyone else said, that they don't have to accept and they can ignore the voice to Parliament. And so what's the difference? You sort of wonder why we spent hundreds of millions of dollars when we should have actually been spending that money on those communities that are struggling.